All right, let's get real. If you want to thrive in relationships with women, you've got to understand how they think, what drives them, and how to show up as a man who commands respect and desire. This isn't about playing games or being someone you're not. It's about stepping into your power, owning your worth, and building connections that are exciting, mutual, and fulfilling. Buckle up, because this guide is going to break it all down in a way that's clear, practical, and straight from the heart. This isn't about quick tricks or shallow tactics. It's about leveling up as a man so you can create relationships that feel good for both of you. Let's dive into the 11 truths you need to know about women and relationships. Ignore these at your own peril, especially number 10. 1. She's always gauging your strength. Women are wired to test you, not because they're mean or manipulative, but because they need to know you're solid. She might go quiet on your texts, throw a little attitude, or stir up some drama. It's not random. She's watching to see if you'll crumble, get clingy, or lose your cool. The fix? Stay steady. Think of yourself as a rock in a storm. Don't react impulsively or beg for her attention. Respond with calm confidence, or sometimes don't respond at all. Show her you're unshaken and she'll respect you more. Example, if she ignores your message, don't double text or ask, hey, you okay? Give it space. Hit her up later with something chill like, yo, just saw something that reminded me of you. Keep it light, keep it confident. 2. Confidence beats looks every time. Sure, being fit and well-groomed helps, but women aren't chasing six-packs or perfect hairlines. What really gets their attention? A man who carries himself like he's got something to offer. Confidence, ambition, and a sense of purpose. That's the real currency. A guy who walks into a room like he owns it will always outshine the pretty boy who's unsure of himself. It's about how you make her feel. If you're secure in who you are, she'll feel secure around you too. How to build it. Work on your life outside of dating. Crush it at your job. Pursue hobbies you're passionate about and surround yourself with people who lift you up. When your life is full, your confidence will radiate naturally. 3. Be the catch, not the chaser. Here's a hard truth. If you're too available, you lose your edge. Women are drawn to men who have a sense of mystery, who feel like a prize worth winning. If you're always texting first, always free to hang out, or bending over backward to please her, you're handing her all the power. Instead, live a life that's so dope, she'll want to be part of it. Have your own goals, friends, and passions. Let her wonder what you're up to sometimes. That intrigue keeps her interested. Pro tip, don't drop everything to see her. If she asks to hang out but you've got plans, say, I'm tied up tonight, but let's do Thursday. It shows you've got a life, and it makes her want to fit into your world. 4. Feelings trump logic. Every time, you can't win a woman's heart by debating her or laying out a PowerPoint of why you're a great guy. Women are driven by emotions, not spreadsheets. She's not looking for the guy who makes sense on paper. She wants the one who makes her feel alive, excited, or even a little nervous. So, focus on creating experiences that spark emotions. Take her on adventures, tease her playfully, or share stories that pull her in. Make her laugh, make her curious, make her feel something real. Example, instead of a boring dinner date, take her to a quirky arcade or a scenic hike. The vibe and shared experience will stick with her way more than a fancy meal. 5. Boredom is the ultimate deal breaker. Women, especially those with options, crave excitement. If your relationship feels like a rerun of the same old show, she's going to change the channel. Routine is the enemy of attraction. Keep things fresh by mixing up your dates, surprising her with small gestures, or throwing in some playful unpredictability. It doesn't have to be extravagant, just enough to keep her on her toes. Idea: plan a mystery date where you don't tell her where you're going. Could be as simple as a late-night ice cream run or a spontaneous road trip. A very unknown bar, she soon keeps here about sugar D. 6. Strength wins over sweetness. Being kind is great, but kindness alone won't keep her invested. Women respect men who have a backbone. Guys who set boundaries, say no when it's warranted, and don't let themselves get walked over. It's not about being a jerk. It's about showing you're a man with standards. If you're too nice, always agreeing or apologizing, she'll start to see you as weak. Strength and respect go hand in hand. Example, if she's being unreasonable, don't just cave to keep the peace. Calmly say, I get where you're coming from, but that's not how I see it. Hold your ground respectfully. 7, she's fluent in subtlety. Women are masters of communication without words. A glance, a sigh, a shift in tone. She's saying something without saying it. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. And she'll feel like you're not on her wavelength. Learn to read her cues. Is she quieter than usual? Is her body language closed off? These are signals she's testing you or feeling something she's not voicing. Stay sharp and address it subtly, not with a blunt, what's wrong? How to respond. If she seems off, try. You seem like you've got something on your mind. Want to share? It shows you're tuned in without putting her on the spot. 8, she thrives on emotional energy. Have noticed how some women seem to stir up drama when things are too calm? It's not always intentional. It's just that emotional highs and lows make her feel alive. A flat, predictable relationship feels like a slow death to her. This doesn't mean you should pick fights, but it does mean you should keep the emotional spark alive. Tease her, challenge her, or create moments of intensity. Whether it's a deep conversation or a playful argument about something silly. Try this. Next time you're joking around, push the banter a little further. If she teases you, fire back with a grin. That back and forth energy keeps things electric. 9, insecurity is a turnoff. Women have a sixth sense for weakness. If you're constantly seeking her approval, doubting yourself, or acting needy, she'll pick up on it instantly. It's like a vibe that screams, I'm not sure I'm enough. And that's a deal breaker. The antidote? Build your self-worth from within. Focus on what makes you proud to be you, your skills, your values, your passions. When you're solid in who you are, she'll feel it, and it'll draw her in. Quick fix. Before a date, remind yourself of 3 things you love about yourself. Walk into the situation knowing you're a catch, and she'll sense it. 10, loyalty is earned, not guaranteed. This one's a gut punch, but it's the truth. No woman is yours forever. Relationships are built on mutual value, and if she feels like there's a better option out there, she might drift. It's not about betrayal, it's about human nature. Your job? Be the best option. Keep growing, keep improving, and keep showing up as a man she admires. But never assume she's locked in just because you're together. Stay sharp or someone else will. Reality check. If you're slacking, letting yourself go, getting complacent, or taking her for granted, she's going to notice. Stay on your game, always. 11, the power of walking away. The strongest move you can make in any relationship, knowing you can leave if it's not working. When a woman senses you're not desperate, that you're willing to walk if she crosses your boundaries, she respects you more. Clinging or chasing when things go south, that's a one-way ticket to losing her respect. Detachment doesn't mean being cold. It means valuing yourself enough to know when to say, this isn't right for me. That confidence is magnetic. How to show it? If she's pulling away or disrespecting you, don't beg or chase. Say, I'm not cool with how this is going. Let's talk when you're ready. Then give her space. It flips the dynamic. If you take one thing away from this, let it be this. Relationships with women aren't about following a script or checking boxes. They're about showing up as a man who's confident, emotionally intelligent, and unapologetically himself. Women don't want perfection. They want a guy who's real, who's got his own life together, and who makes them feel something. Spend 10 minutes a day reflecting on your wins, big or small. Write them down. Build that inner belief. Next time you're with her, try something new. Tease her more, take her somewhere unexpected, or share a story she hasn't heard. Keep her guessing. If she does something that doesn't sit right, call it out calmly. I'm not cool with that. Let's keep it respectful. Goes a long way. Keep improving yourself, hit the gym, learn a new skill, or chase a goal. A man who's growing is a man she'll want to keep up with. Understanding women isn't about winning or controlling them. It's about creating relationships that are fun, passionate, and real. When you get these principles, you're not just better with women, you're better as a man. You'll walk taller, communicate better, and attract people who vibe with the real you. None of this works if you don't put it into action. Reading this guide is step 1. Step 2 is gone out there and living it. Mess up, learn, and keep going. Every great man you admire has stumbled before he soared. Since we started with tests, let's break down a few common ones and how to handle them. She doesn't reply to your text for hours or days. Don't panic or send a follow-up. Wait it out, then hit her with something casual later, like, just saw the funniest thing, you'd get it. Shows you're not sweating it. He drama tests. She picks a fight over something small, like you being late. Stay calm. Don't argue or grovel. Try, all right, I hear you. Let's not make this a thing. Then move on. She mentions another guy or flirts lightly in front of you. Don't get possessive. Laugh it off or tease her back. Oh, he's got game, huh? Good luck with that. Confidence kills jealousy. Master these, and you'll be light years ahead of most guys. Relationships with women can feel like a maze sometimes, but once you understand the patterns, it's less about decoding and more about enjoying the ride. Be the man who's confident, exciting, and real, and you'll not only attract the right women, but build connections that last. If you want to dive deeper into this, I've got a resource called the Confidence Code. It's a no BS guide to mastering these dynamics, from texting to dating to keeping the spark alive. Drop me a message if you want the details, or just start applying this stuff today and watch how things shift. Now go out there, own your worth, and make it happen. You've got this.